This is going to be an absolute war for the world to view. Millions of people around the world see India on the map globally. Let's introduce our first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, he's been a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 10 wins and 2 losses. He stands 165 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 61.6 kilograms. Representing Team ICSA and fighting out of Bangalore, India. Give it up for the Indian sensation, Kantharaj Shankar Agasa. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 7 wins and 2 losses. He stands 173 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 61.26 kilograms. Representing Gladiator Gym and fighting out of Abad, Jordan. Put your hands together for the Honey Badger, Nawras Abzakh. Your referee is Lee Doyle.
Big thanks to our hospitality partner, Le Méridien, which I recently wrote online. My favorite hotel ever. Our hospitality partner, Le Méridien.
Serious buffet food. Nawras Abzakh absolutely jazzed off that introduction from Carlos Creamer. Taking the center of the cage, Agasa employing lateral movement. Level change to overhand for Agasa. And on that single, big dump takedown from Kantharaj Agasa.
Nawras trying hard to elevate, denied so far. We got some high gravity hips there from Kantharaj Shankar Agasa, who is on top.
Nawras Abzakh still has that butterfly, as we say.
Looking to take the back, denied.
Great awareness from Kantharaj Agasa right there. Watch out for the armbar.
Honey Badger getting closer with those sweeps.
Kantharaj Agasa at the moment just happy to sit inside the guard and land the strikes. As we've said, Nawras Abzakh with 4 submission wins. Big slam by Kantharaj Agasa. Needs to be wary of through.
Triangle.
Nice
control.
Another big slam. Here we go.
Tight triangle. Denied.
Beautiful work from the powerhouse. That is Kantharaj Agasa. That man is thicker than a Snickers. Look at that back.
Kantharaj Shankar Agasa showing a 3,000-year-old tradition of tremendous wrestling, avoiding those submissions, slamming the Honey Badger into the mat.
And someone's cut open. I see a little bit of blood on the face.
Can't be swept.
You just see how strong and compact Kantharaj Agasa is. But it seems to be a big cut, and I think it's on Kantharaj Agasa. Not quite sure how that happened. Might have been a clash of heads off the slam. Nawras Abzakh trying to work for the armbar. Has that butterfly hook in. May elevate and sweep.
The Honey Badger showing extraordinary MMA Jiu-Jitsu, which is, of course, completely different than Gi Jiu-Jitsu. Nobody's punching in the face when the Gi is on.
Abzakh trying to create angles with the hips. Underhook the leg. Has the arm. And it's just gone past the point of the fulcrum. Now Kantharaj Agasa in the parterre position, may take the back.
Honey Badger's up.
That cut seems to be just on the hairline of Kantharaj Agasa, but another big high crotch perhaps. Can Kantharaj score a big takedown?
Indian fighter's head is out of position to be choked right now, but it can be stopped.
There's a lot of blood coming out of the head of Kantharaj Agasa. May try and turn the corner and pivot on that. There it is. Beautiful work on the single. Ran the pipe beautifully on that single leg.
Indian fighter on top, trying to avoid the sweeps, do some damage of his own from top.
We may see a little bit more rubber guard here from Nawras Abzakh. Just see his flexibility and dexterity.
Nawras Abzakh very comfortable on his back. Got legs like a couple of cobras wrapped around his opponent.
Trying to work for the submission, trying to create a little bit of distance, a little bit of an angle to scoot the hips out. Kantharaj Agasa doing a good job of just shutting down the offensive jiu-jitsu of Nawras Abzakh. Has to be wary of the armbar. Here it comes again.
There's an underhook on the leg. It's going to make it a lot harder to stand.
Kantharaj Agasa doing everything he can to try and stay compact. Nawras Abzakh desperately trying to get that leg over the head, but shut down once again.
Indian fighter once again very ably shuts down a submission attempt.
Nice elbow from Kantharaj Agasa. Needs to be wary of a little clash of heads there. Just under a minute to go in the first round here. Big elbow again, but needs it. Just
Triangle,
big heavy hands being thrown by Kantharaj Agasa right now. The crowd here in Hyderabad are absolutely loving this action.
The Honey Badger still very much in this fight, is now reverse positions against the fence. Through a knee.
That knee connected right to the midsection, and again from Nawras Abzakh.
Little giraffe fight going on with the heads. Nawras trying to get back.
Big takedown.
In this round.
That's bound to do wonders for the confidence of Nawras Abzakh.
Round ends. Absolutely fantastic round for the fans. Fantastic round for us. I think it's tough for the judges. How do you call it, Phil?
I would be leaning more towards Kantharaj Agasa due to the amount of time he spent on top and due to the strikes he was landing from there. Nawras Abzakh did look good off his back, but I think in the eyes of a lot of judges, if you're on your back, you're losing the fight. It's very rare that we see a fighter get the nod or get the points after spending so long on the back.
Still, the Boston style, like we're looking at right here in our Green Hill replay.
It's just a beautiful illustration of sometimes just following that head, shutting down the offensive jiu-jitsu of Nawras Abzakh. A great game plan so far from Kantharaj Agasa. When he gets the opportunity, as you see, he lands those huge blows. Partisan crowd really getting behind the Indian sensation, Kantharaj Agasa. Kantharaj thinking about that level change to overhand. I like what he's doing just by keeping the fakes going, changing levels, giving Nawras Abzakh something to think about.
A slow kick from the Indian. A couple more of those land. Could have an effect. Caught a straight right. Wobbled just a little.
Big swing and a miss from Kantharaj Agasa. And on that single, has to be wary of the neck.
That's one way to defend against the guillotine.
Just completely ragdolled the grip of Nawras Abzakh and could be in on a guillotine of his own if he chooses. But needs to be wary of the reverse triangle. Pops the head right out.
Again. Little chest-to-chest bump for good measure.
Kantharaj Agasa is so strong. It's like trying to submit a mini fridge. And I don't know if you've ever tried to submit a mini fridge, but it's virtually impossible, Kirk.
After watching this fight, I'm never going to try. Nawras has a half guard. Half guard in MMA is characteristically something like being half mounted. Let's see if the Honey Badger can pull something off from here. His return to the closed guard, I think that was a wise decision.
Again, a familiar format, mirroring the first round. Kantharaj Agasa on top, inside the guard of the dangerous Nawras Abzakh. Landing beautiful little short elbows. Nice work from Kantharaj Agasa to square off. But that's just how quick Nawras Abzakh can throw up a submission. It's in the blink of an eye.
He throws it up quick and just a split second quicker. It seems to get shut down by Kantharaj Shankar Agasa.
Watch out for a little bit of rubber guard here. Potentially trying to set up a triangle, trying to isolate the wrist and stuff down. But Kantharaj Agasa just is not letting him have any of it.
This has been a precursor to a sweep attempt the last 2 times we saw it. Phil, I think Kantharaj Agasa may be getting even more comfortable than he was in the beginning, denying these submission and sweep attempts.
Well, one of two things can happen. He can either accept, he's either found out now that he can deal with it, or he could get a little bit overconfident and leave himself in a vulnerable position. But he has a fantastic center of gravity.
Nice. That's it.
He's happy to land damage inside the guard, it's almost like a Chael Sonnen-esque approach. They're not necessarily concussive shots, but it's the frequency and volume of them that's scoring points for Kantharaj Agasa. Gets the arm out of the armbar, needs to be wary of the triangle, but again, denies the submission attempt from Nawras Abzakh.
Brave Nation, Nawras is showing superior jiu-jitsu. There is no problem whatsoever with his submission and his sweep attempts. They are, in fact, tremendous. What you're seeing is tremendous wrestling on top, tremendous base, tremendous core strength, key locks in place.
Momentarily, I thought he was going to use it as a bump sweep, but seems to dive on the Kimura. How strong is Kantharaj Agasa in this position? How can he hold out? Nawras may use it to sweep. It's such a wonderful position, that Kimura grip.
Kantharaj Agasa passing the time by throwing some hammer fists. Gotta be a little wary of a triangle popping over that right arm.
Nawras seems to have committed to this. Kimura readjusts, uses it to sweep, takes the back of Kantharaj Agasa. Gets the body triangle in straight away. Beautiful work from the Jordanian man. Sweet jiu-jitsu from the Honey Badger. Just landing strikes to try and soften up Kantharaj Agasa, get him to bring that chin up a little bit.
Effective hand fighting so far by Kantharaj. If he passes that arm over and puts his head against the tricep, he's completely safe. 30 seconds now.
Solid attempt to use the baseball bat swing defense, but against someone like Nawras Abzakh, who's so savvy on the ground, so dangerous. This is exactly where Nawras Abzakh wants to fight. He's not quite under the chin, he was more on the face. Decides to let it go, and here we are in that hand fight.
Indian fighter turning in.
But that body triangle looks super tight.
Nawras in round ends. Once again, Phil, a fantastic round.
And it follows very much the same blueprint as the first round. Kantharaj Agasa having the majority of talk time, having the majority of time inside the dangerous guard of Nawras Abzakh. Nawras Abzakh finishes the round strong again.
Now our train hill replay.
There we see just the most unorthodox defense for agility, just literally throwing your opponent off. I think, again, ever so slightly shaded towards Kantharaj Agasa just by virtue of the amount of time he has spent on top and how he was able to shut down the jiu-jitsu, for the most part, of Nawras Abzakh.
So do you think we need to see the Honey Badger going for a submission in order to win this fight?
I think so, especially being here in India. Not saying that the judges are partisan by any chance, but everything that Kantharaj Agasa is doing is met with the applause of the crowd. So in the minds of the judges, it sounds as if Kantharaj Agasa is doing more. Attempted the judo throw, the head arm throw, which is a very dangerous throw to attempt. Kantharaj Kantharaj Agasa just wearing on Nawras Abzakh, who changes the position. As I said, potentially Nawras Abzakh may need a finish to win this bout. I don't think he's going to want to risk it going to the judges. Nice defense from Kantharaj. Kantharaj Agasa looks to hit the switch on the takedown, doesn't quite get it. Maybe in on a Kimura of his own. Nawras just slowly, methodically worked for that takedown.
Nawras now looking to shelf those legs. Looks like that's going to be denied.
Kantharaj Agasa has the Kimura grip. Can he use it to transition? Let's go.
He was trying to use that key lock in order to effect a sweep, but very tough to do against a cage. We may now see the Indian exponent try and stand up.
He may even stand up into a takedown of his own. Big slam coming. Beautiful takedown, landed with some serious authority.
Honey Badger not looking shaken, but he can't be happy now.
What I like about Nawras Abzakh, as soon as his back touches the canvas, he's trying to work for some sort of a submission, trying to work to get himself in a more advantageous position. Momentarily thought about diving on that Kimura. Still may look to use it for a bump sweep.
Phil, this is one of the crucial moments in a fight. Fighter on top, feels he's got the lead. He could try and fight light and run this lead out, or he could try and finish his opponent and potentially put himself in danger of being submitted. It's a tough decision that he's got to make. We're going to see which way he's going to go in the next 15 seconds or so.
Well, knowing the kind of fighter that Kantharaj Agasa is, he's not the kind of fighter to coast. He's constantly going to be looking for something. Especially, he wants to put on a hallmark performance right here in front of the Indian fans in Hyderabad. Nawras Abzakh with the foot on the hip, now switches back to the full guard. Nice peekaboo elbow from Kantharaj Agasa.
Well past the halfway mark, Phil.
Again, the hips are always active, but nice elbow to split the guard by Kantharaj Agasa.
As you said, player on top generally finds favor in the judges' eyes.
Again, another short elbow from Kantharaj.
Nawras Abzakh still trying hard to use his jiu-jitsu, but he is taking some punishment for it.
Big shots from Kantharaj. This would be a huge coup for him if he was able to pass the guard of Nawras Abzakh. But just happy to sit in that anchor position. Nawras maybe diving in an attempt. Again, shut down by Kantharaj Agasa.
There could be a knee slice attempt here. Knee slice is potentially there.
Abandoned it. Did Nawras Abzakh again. Kantharaj Agasa just weighing heavy on Nawras Abzakh. Landing enough shots that the referee doesn't stand them up. Nawras Abzakh again momentarily looking for that Kimura, potentially a bump sweep. But he must be thinking right now, what do I have to do to get this man off me?
30 seconds now.
Does Nawras Abzakh have one Hail Mary submission attempt left in the locker?
I think we've seen how this fight ends, Phil. In 2 words and a letter, ground and pound.
Is a sound, Carrick. 10 seconds. Does Kantharaj try and empty the tank right now?
Looking for that leg lock.
That's it, game over. Kantharaj Agasa shows he is one of the most dominant wrestlers in all of South Asia MMA. Beautiful display of defensive position, shutting down
rounds, we go to judges' scorecards. Your first judge scores about 30-27. Your next judge scores about 29-28. And your final judge scores about 30-27 for your winner. By unanimous decision, the Indian sensation, Kantharaj!